into the National Museum of Civil War Medicine. I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope you learned something new. Let's get right into it. Hi guys, so we just entered the museum, the National Museum of Civil War Medicine. And yeah, we're going to be looking around to see the things and history about it. Alright guys, so we just entered, basically. They're selling this art, which is really cool. $50. And yeah, we're gonna be exploring a little bit more. There's lots of interesting things here, like the medicine debunking. If you want to read it, you can read it. Wow. Alright guys, so look, this used to be a telescope for germs. And here, this was like the first, alright, so this used to put the first like anesthesia. It will like relieve pain. And it was like a blessing. Wow. One day was to cut off the leg. Alright guys, so look. This was a teaching device. It was like mark where all the bones were on the foot. Here we have the Craig microscope, invented by Henry Craig. It was like a small microscope in a single fuse stone, tubular mounting. So basically just a microscope. Here's a better view. Then we have another teaching device. Here more stuff. We had a knife. So basically we're in the part of the medicines. If you want to read that, you can read it. And yeah, this used to be a dead person, and these guys would examine it to like find out more about the human body. Comes from the Medical School of Education. Right here, the contents. You can read it if you want. That was basically, yeah. Here you have bone parts, the body, and here it's indicating which one they were. This was the heel bone, the arms, upper arm bone, the ribs, and the spine or vertebrae. Here it is. One of the facts of Civil War surgeons needed to know where was each bone located in the human body, because most adults have 206 bones. Here we have medical school things. Alright guys, so these used to be the old hats. How would you wear it? You would wear them by putting here on the top front and then on the back. It would be to protect your like neck so it doesn't burn. Wow. Here's the embryotype, unidentified. Yeah, I'll let you read that. This used to be an old recruiting paper. And let's read this. This used to be girls that had a part. Ever soldier recruited. And then this is the tallest ever soldier. Wow. This is me, my full height. Alright guys, so this used to be a bass drum and leather strikers. So it was like identified, Rockford, Ohio. It was like a regiment band for members early in war and later became an active in recruiting around his home country in Ohio. Alright guys, so here we have a Union surgeon saddle. Basically they would put that on horses. So yeah, they would put it on horses so they can sit down comfortably. This was a large flame shows as the same bleeding remains described to humans during the heroic era of medicine were also used on animals. This is a veteran's medical kit. Basically had all of the medicine that was used back then. This was a so basically this was like a bag to like encourage people. This was a great panel. So basically you would just make panels there, like you would put the ship. It was basically like a shipping crate, and it was originally for containing a patient model, and then the box was reused for the missing soldier's office. Here is officer signs, socks. Stand, and there's like like nowadays where they put like somebody who's injured on like a bed and take them to the ambulance. So they would use that instead. Here's it's shown how that would basically be the ambulance for this guy or him. Damn. This was a letter. Wow. Very cool how they set it up and everything. Here we have silver tea service. Okay, here we have basically like a silver set that was given to Jonathan Letterman by the medical officials. It was like a gift. Here was the desk that helped many lives. So this was Major Jonathan Letterman's medical doctor of Army Potomac from 1862 to 1864. So basically he wrote like letters, little orders for the evacuations, and thousands of wounded men got care from him. He penned instructions for the creation of the ambulance corps, here revolutionizing the treatment of the wounded. So this saved like so much people, and still does technically. Wow. Hey guys, walking through right now. Look at the pictures. The wall is decorated. exhibitions. Alright, so here's another exhibition. Really beautiful. Wow, very highly detailed. So here this was a surgeon's writing box, which was really cool to see. That's how they would cook food. These are medicines for post-war patient medicines. Wow. This would just be like things they would carry in them. So basically, it would be a poker chip, dice right there, playing cards, marbles, which I don't see. Oh, here, and a domino set. This is a homemade chessboard. Wow, that's really cool. Here we have personal caring things. So basically, like over there, that brush, that's how they would shave with that knife. This was basically the soldier's housewife. So basically, soldiers were supposed to take care of their own clothes. They would have the pocket cape called soldier's housewife, containing items for mending, like cloths, darning socks, and usually included scissors, needles, threads, and etc. Yarn, basically the basic needs for knitting your own clothes, I guess. That would be patient medicines, patent medicines, my bad. Paper, ink, and pen and pencils. Wow. This would be the clothing. This would be reading materials. Wow. Alright guys, so this is basically a wall of lots of famous surgeons. Here, if you come here, which is really cool, you should come. You could read all of these. They have their background information, mostly the important stuff, not everything. And yeah, you can see lots of things. Yo, I'll read one. Here. Okay, we'll read this one. So as a young man, John V. Degrasse was a brilliant student, entered Bowdoin College of Brunswick in Maine. He completed his medical courses in 2 years. He continued with his medical studies in Paris, wow, and became an assistant to the great French surgeon Frederick Degrasse. Okay. He began his American practice in New York City and was also moved to Boston, where he was a successful practitioner that was elected as a member of the Massachusetts Medical Society during the Civil War. And yeah. If you come here, you read about all of them. Alright guys, so here's more things, more letters. Kinda sad. Just so you read 3, because my channel isn't really about sad things. But we gotta remember these are real people, so we gotta respect them. Here this part was, if you can't really see it well, a portion of this exhibit was underwritten by donation in memory of Ernest W. Perkin. Alright guys, here we have a cool scene of basically people people with medication helping him. Doctors, that's what I meant to say. Really cool scene here. Here's the back. This is like dressing. This is the backpack hospital. Here's apparently someone dead, I think. Wow. Here's more things of did you know? More scenery, but not much really there. For all of this part. Wow. This amputations. So you can, it's a lot. Why is there just a picture of lots of feet amputated? Okay, I'm gonna get demonetized. So basically, they're taking like the leg off. Basically, that was the anesthesia. Here we have amputations and mortality rate. So amputations were the most common surgical operation during the conflict, with more than 60,000 being performed. But this wasn't butchery; these were surgeons. It saved thousands of lives during the conflict. 95% of all primary operations performed during the Civil War were done under some sort of anesthesia, either chloroform or either. Scenery, more did you know? I'll read one. All the operations performed during the Civil War, where 95% were done with the patient under some form. Alright, image, some more things. Alright guys, so these are lots of the tools they used. These were hospital drug chest. Yeah, all of the medicine there. Here we have that. Alright guys, here's patient. Really cool how they model everything. Really cool. Nurses for silverware and just other stuff. Oh, this is cool. Like a town. That's cool. Yeah, more stuff like the crutches, whatever that is, a hand I think, but I don't think it's real. Yeah. some really interesting things. Alright guys, so this is a wheelchair, the old wheelchairs, and more surgical instruments. This used to be like surgical wagon, basically like an ambulance. This was in memory of Dr. Ralph Survey. We have more things like the tooth key, the Interact dental, oral hygiene kit. That. This. An old coffin, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, a holding coffin. Wow. We have basically like a dead person in ambulancing in progress. So, wow. We have a chemical defense equipment. I feel like push a little bit more nowadays. Future. We have something here. Oh, these are like diseases in most challenging places. Here we go. The Japanese something disease. Okay, here. Then we got the dengue fever. Then we have the diarrhea disease. You realize they're mostly here in this area, right there. Like, why is it always here? Mexico, close to us. The Latinese. Wow, all of this part. Wow, but nothing in USA, Canada, or Russia. Why is it just like left out like these parts too right here? Wow. We have like when they amputate the leg, they things here to like make like a fake leg. We have diseases. Here we have more things.
To support additive manufacturers across the DoD.
Oh, US Army guy. Wow. Alright guys, we just finished and now we have the shop. We have a bunch of books. We have all things here to buy, souvenirs. Lots of souvenirs. Mostly souvenirs. Swords, uniforms, basically wines. You have more things. I don't think this is for sale. We're finishing off the shop. More things here. Paintings, I guess. Plushies. And yeah, that's basically it. Hi guys, so we just came out of the museum right here. Beautiful, like I said in the intro. And yeah, we're here in downtown Frederick, a historical place. And I hope you enjoyed this video, and leave a like and subscribe for more, and peace out.